lovely Sagittarians. How are you today? Am I recording? I am recording. I'm just taking my top off and shut my window so it's not too noisy outside. So I'm stripping, baby. Maybe some of you are stripping for somebody special. I don't know, because the song that you got was it's Sophia Loren, and she's obviously gorgeous. And I was getting this kind of like performer energy, like maybe you're doing something on the stage, or you've got to like do a speech or something. Or you're just aware of your own body when you're performing or like speaking, or I don't know, it's going through this funny like puppet energy of, like, you know, when people pretend to be a puppet. So I don't know if that has any bearing or anything. Maybe watch out, like it could be something on the TV that you see where it's like people dancing with this kind of like puppet energy. Maybe you feel like you're being puppeted by somebody. Maybe you feel like you're being puppeted by somebody. The song that came through for you, it was Sophia Loren, and it was, oh God, I'm not going to be able to say it properly. I'm failing miserably at learning Spanish. Not Spanish, Italian. Why did I say Spanish? Anything that I say is part of the reading. So Spanish, Italian, whatever fits. Tu vuo fa l'americano by Sophia Loren. Maybe you're just drinking coffee right now, making coffee right now. I have sadly finished my coffee and I probably shouldn't have any more, otherwise I'll be absolutely bonkers. But the song, the meaning of the song is like, it's coming through with like mother energy. I don't know why it's mother energy, but it's like, oh, so you want to be American, like whiskey, soda, rock and roll. It's like coming in with this like making fun energy of like somebody who's just trying to fit in. So somebody's trying to fit in with you know, whoever they want to fit in with, and this person's like mocking them perhaps. You know, what's wrong with your own culture, what's wrong with your own identity, you know, be who you are, don't try and change to fit in with somebody else. You could be doing something with Aries. Aries had I didn't like Aries' reading. I picked up on this thing in their reading quite early on where all the characters on the cards were white, like white owls and things like this, but white, right? White. And the Aries of the energy of Aries was like trying to fit in, and it felt like they had to like act, I'm gonna say act white, to get a certain promotion or to get in with a certain group. And I was like, don't do that, because it's like the thing that made you unique and interesting in the first place is like what caught their eye. So don't feel like you ever have to abandon your own identity and your own background and your own story to fit in with a group. Because I'm a Libra, so I'm all like, be authentic. But it's coming through that energy of like, I feel like it's the other person's perspective perhaps, where they're like, why are you trying to fit in with those people? Like, what, you're not good enough? So I don't know. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Let's go. I'm going haunted house for you. I'm going, because there's something spooky about your reading. I don't know if it's just because we're getting close to October, and maybe you're thinking about your Halloween costume, but there's some kind of, and again with that kind of puppet energy, it feels like, do you know what it is? I've got it. It's, I wonder, I was trying to get the reference. It's Chicago, the movie Chicago, and there's a bit where they're in court, and she's being puppeted by the lawyer. Like he's like telling her what to say and putting on the show, and that's the kind of energy of like what I was getting. So I don't know if you want to go and Google that scene. It's Chicago. I want to say it's the Razzle Dazzle song, Razzle Dazzling. So yeah, I don't know if there's kind of like court situation, or you've kind of got to sell a certain story. Again, this keeps coming through for everybody. Variations on the Tell Me Anything reading that I did that was called Who Do You Think You Are? It was like an angel and a devil. So it's like this almost like courtroom situation where you're trying to show yourself as the victim, or like putting on a good story. Again, it might just be, it might not be court. It might be like you're going for an interview, you know, or like going to university, and you've got to say, you know, tell them the story of like why this is important to you, why you want this job. And so you're like putting on this show of like what you think they want you to say. Excuse me, sorry. Interesting, really interesting. Again, Libra had a reading that was almost the opposite. Libra was coming through with like, I'm just who I am, I'm authentic, I'm going to be me, and you either like it or lump it. You either like me for who I am, or you don't like me, and in which case I'll just go somewhere else. You're feeling like trying to impress, which doesn't feel like Sagittarian energy. So that makes me wonder then, Sagittarius, if this is you, why are you trying to impress these people? Because again, Sagittarius, like Libra, they share this energy of being very authentic. They share this, like, you know, you either like me as I am or you lump me kind of thing. I mean, Libra depends. Libra can bend and bend and bend for other people, but you're not like that. You tend to be like, take me as I am. Take me as I am, mister. A little red devil on my shoe. That's Alicia's attic. Take the rough with the smooth. I know that we forget what we mean to say. Too proud sometimes. I guess we're only human. Indestructible by Alicia's attic. Making a note. Right, done. Sorry, it was down on the floor. So, you're indestructible. Right, clearing the energy. Shaking all that off. Shake it off. Taylor Swift now. Getting a lot of songs for you. I think I got a lot of songs for you last time I did your reading. Sagittarius, Wednesday. Next Wednesday it'll be, actually. Something about time. Clocks, time. Time is of the essence. It's a birdhouse. It's a... I'm getting that the situation is very complicated. Whatever you're doing, the situation is really complicated. There's a lot of people involved. There's a lot of different opinions. There's a lot of different people with their input. It's like timing. So it is coming through with, again, maybe some of you are on stage, but the example that they're giving me is, oh God, I wish I could remember this movie. I've looked for it and I can't find it. It's a movie about a performance. It's like these actors and they're performing on stage, and there's this thing about the timing, and I think there's like some kind of cake or pie. If you know what this movie is, please tell me, because I've been looking for it. I don't know if it is a play, but there's like this cake or pie, and it's never in the right place at the right time, and then they end up with too many pies. Like I don't know, no business like show business, but it's like the stage, like the stage directions, the curtain calls, the cues. It's like everybody has to be in the right place at the right time is the way it's coming through. Now that doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're a performer, an actor, you're on the stage. They're telling me coordinated event. It's like there's some kind of coordinated event where, whether this is known to each other or this is just the universe moving you all around like chess pieces on a chessboard, because to me the universe is like a massive machine with all these different cogs. It's like everybody has to be in the right place at the right time for this thing to go off. Feels like a fixed coordinated event. So whether you know that you're part of this or not, I don't know. A sense of moving on, or when ships might fly, when ships fly. Right, I'm doing Celtic Cross for you. I'm kind of winging it a little bit with the readings at the moment. I get a little bit in my head about them, or I get a little bit too fixed with them, and then the messages that are trying to come through don't come through properly, and then I get like psychically sick or blocked, blocked intuition, because I'm not doing what I'm being told to do. I'm trying to be rigid, so we'll see. Right. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place again. I was like this, I think it's Scorpio's reading. Okay, Sagittarius. What's the core of the month of Sagittarius? Quite a bit, actually. Feeling a bit like Joan of Arc, right? Feeling a little bit like you're on the pyre. Like, it's almost like you're the one being sacrificed here. With whatever this is, it's like you're taking on the burdens, you're taking on the heartache, you're taking on the you're willing to be on the pyre, like taking the rap for something. You're willing to be the person who gets in trouble to save everybody else. But there's this thing about like getting your story straight. What is this? Oh yeah, oh, there's a lot of anxiety. All right, So reading the cards for exactly as they are, the core of the matter is you're feeling very, very burdened. You're feeling like there's this kind of like straw that broke the camel's back energy, final straw energy. This is like persevering through something, through that Nine of Wands energy for a long, long time, really carrying a lot of burdens, a lot of weight on your shoulders. But the thing with the Ten of Wands is normally the journey's almost over. Ten's a completion, so it's like it's time to put the burdens down. Like that, it's the end of your responsibility here. You don't have to shoulder this burden anymore. So there's a burden that's being lifted from your shoulders, but you've not quite, it's like while the responsibilities may have gone, you've got this lingering sense of it's like the pain and the thoughts that still linger after the event has passed. So there's the thing itself, the problem itself, which is causing a lot of weight, and then it's like it's almost like the burdens, the responsibilities are released, but you have a lot of it takes longer for kind of like the thoughts and the heart to match. So for example, say it was a relationship or a job. Say it was a job, and you know that it was too much for you. You know you had to leave that job and go on to something else that would allow you to kind of put those burdens down. So it's a good thing that you've left, I want to say, because it was very heavy, very draining. So you leave the job, but then you're still thinking about it. You're thinking of all the things that you could have done differently, the things you could have done better. Maybe it's been very, very stressful, so there's a recovery period. I'm not seeing the Four of Swords, but it's like, even like a bit of PTSD almost, where it's like the thing itself and then the nightmares that happen after that. The thoughts and the heartache, feeling like, did I do the right thing? Feeling a bit of a sense of betrayal here. It almost feels like you've covered for somebody else. It's like you took the blame for something for somebody else, but you don't know if you did the right thing. Or that you were used. Maybe you feel a little bit used. What led Sagittarius here, please? Could be something that happened in your childhood. Again, this could be you're not in that situation anymore. It's something that happened in your past, but you're still in the process of needing to recover from it. Sorry about that noise, it's just the handle on my chest of drawers. Still having nightmares about it, still having a lot of thoughts, like it's hard to get over, it's hard to get it out of your head, and pain. It could also be a soulmate connection that led you here. It could be memories of the past, nostalgia. I do really think that you're having trouble leaving something behind. You're having trouble leaving something in the past. I think it belongs in the past, but you're not over it, whatever it is. Where is Scorpio head? Not Scorpio. Why did I say Scorpio? Sagittarius. Where is Sagittarius heading? Where is this taking Sagittarius? Choices in love, a new connection, but there's some deception around it, or you fear deception. You may have a lot of trouble when entering new relationships, when choosing who to give your heart to. You may have a lot of fears because of things that happened in the past. So it may be that, I don't know, somebody was caught cheating. I could just show you this card close up. You know, these people are being observed. It may be that you found somebody, your partner was cheating on you, you felt betrayed. So you have trouble trusting new relationships. It may be that for some reason, it could be that there's a connection, a new connection. It feels like you're choosing your heart, you're choosing the person who's right for you, but you feel like you have to keep it undercover, keep it under wraps. It could be that having to keep it under wraps, having to keep it quiet is the burden. Because this is like strategy, this is like protecting yourself. What is hidden from Sagittarius? Are we finding what's hidden from Sagittarius? There's a King of Pentacles and they're not taking any action and they are not moving. They're not, somebody could be lying about how successful they are. They don't have as much money as you know, what you think. They may not own their car. They may only rent the car. Maybe a little bit of an imbalance here, especially like a financial imbalance. There is some deception about this person. I feel like here's the deception, because this is what you don't know. This is what's hidden from you. So you've got this new love interest, or you know, you're opening your heart up to someone perhaps. They perhaps like to be seen as being someone who's very, very wealthy, very skilled. They are. Like, they are very, very skilled. They're showing us the King of Pentacles in the upright. It's not the King of Pentacles in reverse. So this person probably does have a decent job. They probably are quite stable. If they don't have a lot of money, they have the skills to be able to do this. They're very, very nurturing. This is a little bit of a greedy. This is a little bit of a material King of Pentacles. He kind of reminds me of the guy off Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit. You know, the king who had all the gold. So it may be that this person's a little bit greedy, or they're dealing with some of their own issues regarding their attitude to material things. But I think mainly what I'm getting is that somebody has projected an image that they're very, very stable, very, you know, in King of Pentacles energy, but perhaps they're not as rich as what they like to think. You know, it's like the sort of person who you know, they hire a Lamborghini and pose with the Lamborghini, or do a vlog with the you know, with the Lambo. They don't really own it. Or like they have a really, really nice house, but it's rented, it's not owned. They have I used to work in a shop, and there was this woman who used to come in and she used to buy clothes and then return them, and I think she was like doing photo shoots or selfies with the clothes, and then she wasn't actually even wearing the clothes. She was just, she'd crafted an image of being very successful. I imagine this is what I'm imagining this person's doing, crafting an image that they're very successful, where perhaps they're not as successful as they might think. Or it's just that there's this bloody King of Pentacles and they're sat on their ass and they're not taking action and they're not doing anything. Okay, so what is Sagittarius' strength? Oh, Sagittarius, you being you. Queen of Wands, that's my card for you. I see the Queen of Wands as you. Gorgeous, absolutely, like, magnetic personality, confident, knowing your worth. Yeah, your confidence, your self-awareness, I'm getting almost like proud, like just you being you. You are your own strength. You can rely on yourself right now. You've got this. The Queen of Wands, she takes action. She goes for the things that she feels passionate about. She's outspoken about the things she's passionate about. She looks fine. She feels fine. She is fine. Stunning, like magnetic, powerful, wonderful Sagittarius. Like passionately nurturing as well. Passionately nurturing. A lot of warmth. Really, really like the Queen of Wands. A lot of people really like the Queen of Wands. So you're awesome. You're fine. I'm not sure what this person's up to. I mean, I think they need to get off their arse. I think we need to turn this around, because if this is a love connection, I think they need to step up and get you before somebody else does. But perhaps they want you to come to them and tell them how awesome they are. But you're Sagittarius. You're like, mate. I heard it, yes, devil energy. Could be a Cap. This is particularly Taurus. This is Cancer. This is Capricorn. But the devil energy coming out. You're not messing around here. You're not going to let somebody take you for granted. You're not sitting around waiting. You know your worth. This person needs to step up, I want to say. What is Sagittarius' fear? You actually do fear walking away here. You fear having to leave a situation that isn't emotionally satisfying. It could be that you know the situation isn't emotionally satisfying, but you're scared of leaving it behind, or you're scared of leaving a current situation to go for something more emotionally satisfying. That's the same thing. That's the same thing from two different angles. You've got fear around having to leave something because it's not emotionally satisfying. An energy outside of Sagittarius that's supporting them, please. There's a Page of Pentacles. It could be a child. This is not you. This is somebody around you who could help you with the planning. If you are perhaps leaving a relationship or a situation because it's not fulfilling, it could be that this person is helping you come up with a plan. It could be that this person is a student, this person's studying, this person's learning, an apprentice of some kind. It could be that animals are particularly supportive for you at this time. How is this energy supporting Sagittarius? This person, Knight of Wands. This person could be helping you to communicate something or helping you to take action. It's like, it feels like a plan of action. This person is helping you come up with a plan of action. Because this person's not taking any action. And what's the best advice you have for Sagittarius at this time? Yeah, you're being told to be secretive. You're like, don't tell everybody what you're up to. Keep it close to your chest. Wheel of Fortune there. Or is it the World card? It's the Wheel of Fortune. It could be that you're going to get lucky, but keep it quiet, right? It could be that the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favour, but you should play your cards close to your chest at this time. You shouldn't tell everybody what you're up to. You shouldn't tell everybody your plans. She is actually walking out of the gate here. So if you're going to leave a situation, I don't think you should tell people. Only this one person, it feels like one person who's helping you come up with a plan. I think the more secretive you can be, the better for you at this time, because there is a big opportunity here. It's sort of like, say there was a promotion available at work or a really good job and you were going to go for it and you told everybody about it. They'd also go for the job, right? It'd lower your chances. So this is like, go for the thing, go for the opportunity, but don't bloody tell anyone about it. It feels like. Because she is actually, she's got a destination in mind here. She's looking at this house. So she's going there, right? And what is the outcome? If Sagittarius follows this advice and they keep their mouth shut about this opportunity, what's the outcome? Okay, right. This is the Ace of Swords, but it's quite graphic. I don't like to show it on camera. So we've got the Ace of Swords. So you're going to get some kind of truth. You're going to get clarity. You're going to get truth. You're going to get a piece of information. And it's related to your hopes and dreams and wishes. Hopes, dreams, wishes, healing, destiny, all the good stuff that comes with the Aquarian star card. So good stuff. It's like wishes fulfilled. The truth is you're going to get your wishes fulfilled, but you need to keep your bloody mouth shut about it. Sagittarius, stop being so honest. Don't miss the opportunity. Don't miss the opportunity. And I do feel like there's going to be movement. I've got this card about movement. But the time has to be right. There's strategy here. What's with this King of Pentacles? Why is the Chariot in reverse with the King of Pentacles? It's something about, I do feel like it's something about the home. You may not know that this person already has a child. There could be something to do with this person, something about this person's living situation. Either their house isn't as nice as you think this person has a castle, but really they have this little funny mushroom house. I always think it's the penis house. It looks like, I call it the penis house. So this person has a penis house. They have a hobbit house, right? But you think they live in a big fancy castle. You think this person's like the Prince Charming, but actually maybe they're a bit more humble. This is a humble energy. There could be something about this person's living situation that you don't know. And there could be a child involved. It could be something about this person's childhood home, like their past situation. Like maybe you thought this person was like some kind of wealthy person, but really they're not. They're from quite a humble background, humble beginnings. which doesn't feel like a bad thing. It doesn't feel like this isn't some horrible thing, like this person's being deceptive, this person's an egomaniac. It more feels like the sort of person who, you know, they went to a good school, but the family didn't have a lot of money, so they had hand-me-down clothing, second-hand clothing. So now that they're an adult and maybe they've got a little bit of money, they're a bit funny about the image they project. They've got this thing from childhood about they want to like be seen to be successful, be seen to be wealthy. So perhaps this is why they've not told you, you know, their situation. But yeah, it's 4 and this is 3 and 1 4. This is about this person's roots, their stability, their foundations, their home, their security. But you know what? I actually, when I look at it again, when I look at it a second time, that's a fairy tale house. It's actually kind of boring, right? Where actually this house, this little funny penis house, this hobbit house, it's got like this really like nice painting all around it, like this artwork, and it's got these little stained glass windows, and you know, this really nice kind of like custom made balcony. So maybe that little hobbit house isn't so bad after all, right? It's actually, like, when I look at it closely, it's actually quite beautiful. So I don't know. And this is the King of Cups here, King of Hearts, King of Cups. I think that person, they seem like the big businessman, but actually they're a little bit more. I think they're a little bit sweeter than they let on. I think that's the secret, and that's not a bad secret. All right, short but sweet reading there. I need to get you an advice card. What do I want to get for you? Spirit of the animal. Let's go Spirit of the Animal Oracle. There's always enough. Don't worry about money. There's always enough. Nice message there right on the bottom. So, Sagittarius is reading for a week on Wednesday. Sagittarius is reading for a week on Wednesday. You've got Make Your Dreams Real. Trust the great mystery and use your mind wisely. I've been getting this message through for a few readings about manifestation and dream your reality into being and co-creation with the universe. So some good stuff there. This is quite a short reading, which is nice. So let's make it a bit longer by reading all of these. You've got 56, 65, or mirror numbers. Watch out for mirror numbers, 5, 6, 6, 5, and 47. So any of those numbers could be meaningful to you. Spider Spirit, make your dreams real. Weaving your dreams into the fabric of life begins with a single thread of intention, and then Spirit joins you as your co-weaving partner. Take but a single step to make your dream a reality, and Spirit will take 10 towards you, for the universe is designed to support your dream weaving. Spider Spirit arrives when you need reminding of the awesome power of co-creation with Spirit. Ideas and resources will begin to appear as if by magic as you begin to dream, as you bring your dreams from the realm of intention into the world of the senses where they take form. Libra had this funny message about, if you know the Matrix, the red pill and the blue pill. So they have this thing about the reality and the fantasy. And it's like, instead of having to pick, do you want to live in the reality or the fantasy? Libra was like, I'll just take both pills and I'll have both. I'll make my dreams real. I'll incorporate the two together, which was really, I liked that message. And it feels like a similar thing, right? So bring your dreams into the fabric of reality. The action you need to take is to be clear about your intentions and then act as if you have become the one that lives the life you desire. Feels like that's almost a message for this person as well. But like, I like the Hobbit house now. I like the penis house. The web of creation has an uncanny way of coming together to weave the beautiful pattern you set in motion. Another message of Spider Spirit is about any creative project you may be considering: writing, painting, music, journaling, gardening, etc. I bet this person likes gardening. Now is the time when inspiration wants to be channeled through you as something creative, even artistic and tangible. I'm just shifting in my seat, sorry. Creative projects are successful now if you are so inclined. Let yourself be open to abundance. All right, Whale Spirit. Trust the great mystery. Whale Spirit is an ancient creature who is here at the beginning of time and who has seen everything, felt everything and heard everything that has ever transpired on this planet. In the hidden realms, where all things must gather first before manifesting into form, whale spirit is the keeper, singing the soul of the whole world from the deepest waters of the coldest seas. When whale spirit appears, it is a reminder that there is a great mystery that you must accept without intellectually trying to understand it. Some things cannot be known by the mind, only experienced through the heart, through intuition, and through the peripheral senses. Can read. I'm adult. Through the peripheral senses that part the invisible veils, separating the visible world from the great manifesting consciousness in the hidden realms. Now is the time for you to immerse yourself in the great mystery of spirit and to trust that within the invisible, what you can't see now are the seeds of your intentions being tended to by angels. That is lovely. And then pig spirit, 47. Use your mind wisely. Pig spirit appears to remind you of the right use of intelligence, a gift we all have that is meant to be used with love, compassion, and discernment. Intelligence means recognizing the value of intuition partnered with smarts and common sense, which leads to intelligent solutions. When pig spirit appears, you are called to respect your analytical mind and use it for the highest good, recognizing that all facts must be considered even when they do not fit with what you already know. Spirit blesses us with wisdom when we allow pig spirit to nudge us into open-mindedness, thoughtful dialogues, whether with others or internally, as we mull over our ideas and what we have come to understand. You are intelligent and capable of clear-minded thinking, shaped by the wisdom you have accumulated and the intuition that will tell you when you have more learning to do, because not all facts are in. Now is the time for your decision-making powers. That your decision-making powers are reliable, for you are in alignment with pig spirit's keen intelligence. Okay, so yeah, use your mind wisely, manifest, move towards your goals, trust the great mystery. You don't know everything yet, and I feel like you don't know everything. So there's this threading together of the evidence. But whatever you do, Sagittarius, remember that you are your own strength right now. Divine timing is at play. You're going to get over whatever the situation is that you're in at the moment. And I feel like you're going towards something really, really good and like healing, because the star card is here. So if you're looking for a new relationship, I feel like there is one. And I think you're sensing deception, but if something's being hidden from you, I just feel like it's this person, like, you know, like they're trying to put on a good show on social media, but actually they're a bit more humble in real life than... Perhaps they think that you want a King of Pentacles, but they're really a King of Cups. And you're like, no, actually, I'm here for the emotion. I am actually here for the emotion, thanks. So I think go with the secrets. Your advice is trust the secrets. Trust the things that you don't know, because the Wheel of Fortune is there. You know, keep your secrets close to your heart. There's a lot of moon energy in this deck. And you're going to get to speak your truth. The truth is going to be spoken to you. It's going to be healing, and it's going to be feel like your dreams and your wishes coming down to earth. So hold on, keep going. It actually looks like a really good reading. Once you get through this murk, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Sagittarius, do take care. I hope that reading was helpful for you. Go and check out the description box down below, because there's going to be a list of songs down there. And some of those songs may contain other messages or make you think of certain things. So do go and check those out. Leave a comment if anything particularly resonated and you feel comfortable doing so. Share with friends if you think it's their story. It really helps out the channel. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and of course, if you're coming in as a stealth watcher and you don't want to leave any fingerprints and you're gonna like step away from the evidence, I really appreciate the watch hours and your time spent with me here today. That is also really, really helpful. Thank you. And of course, I hope this was helpful to you, and I hope that you go forth and have a brilliant time, Sagittarius, because you deserve it. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.